Alright, so another replay from World of Tanks. This happened a couple of days ago actually. I've played about 100 games in the JgPanzer IV, which is what I'm driving here. It's not a bad tank destroyer, it does okay. It's probably not as good as the Stug in terms of what it does at its tier. It kind of underperforms, but it's pretty mobile, it still has a reasonable gun selection. I think I was AFK for the first 10 seconds or so of this game. But yeah, this game, this was my first really good game in this tank. I've had, most of the time, whenever you play this thing, you have games that are pretty average. You get a few kills, a bit of damage here and there. You don't really have too many great games. You have probably more bad games than great games, you know. It mostly comes down to the guns. Being at tier 6, it's kind of hard to... The L70, great penetration but lacks damage. The short barrel 88, which is what I'm actually using here, lacks penetration but great damage.
That one didn't go through.
For some reason I love looking at seeing actually who's firing with me, because sometimes there's not much point actually shooting at a target
Enemy armor is
if they
hit.
can see you, if no one else is shooting with you,
Penetration.
because it pretty much just opens you up to a bunch of enemy people shooting at you back. The JgPanzer IV has got breathable front armor, so at range if people are putting shots at you, most of them will bounce. But some of them don't, and you don't have a huge HP pool to draw on. And there's just the classic short 88 just randomly missing for no reason.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
That would have taken his tracks off had he have not moved then. And then the gun misses slightly to the right. So first opening sequence of this mission sort of play out about the same as usual. I've taken KB1 heavy.
That one didn't go through.
And they've taken down T20 Cromwell and BDR.
Gotcha.
So there we go. That's my first kill. Got rid of their BDR. Decent gun, but an ugly tank. This is an assault mission, by the way. So we are attacking, they are defending.
Penetration.
If I remember right here, it misses.
Enemy armor is damaged. We're immobilized.
So there, someone got a penetration, but my tracks ate it, and there's another shot that bounces. So the armor's sort of doing its job, and looks like a Stewart got lit up there. And I take a not fully aimed shot. So I thought he was going to get out of the way before my shot would have a chance to hit if it was fully aimed. But it missed anyway. Kind of hard to gauge those shots. You don't know whether you want to fully aim and risk the target driving out of your area that you can actually hit him at, or if you want to take an unaimed shot and risk simply missing and then watching him stop in an area where you could have shot him anyway. And someone finishes him off, and there's the AT-2. At this range, I know I've got no chance of penetrating the AT-2, so you can see me aiming straight for his tracks.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
That shot looks like I was going for his coupler at the top. And the shot just goes wayward again. And there's that coupler again.
We didn't even scratch them.
Didn't hit. And the bathtub of doom takes him out. And another unaimed shot in the same place as the other one. So it's pretty even. We've taken 7 kills. They've got 6 of ours.
They're knocked out.
And finally take care of that T-34. We've still got a Black Prince and T1 Heavy, an ARL, an SU-152. That's a pretty powerful tank destroyer. And an SU-100 who's already on 5 kills, so he is having a good game. And a Lux for scouting, although we still have our Leopard for scouting as well. ARL, I can see it's been spotted on my map, so I'm getting information about it from the radio, but it's outside my view range. SU-152 just takes care of our KV-1S, so we're starting to lose heavies here. They've still got 3, we've still got 3. Ooh. So their SU-100's now up to 6 kills.
That one didn't go through.
And there's me just putting a shot straight into the parts of the T1 Heavy, and it just bounces right off. Mind you, the L150, sorry, the L70 probably would have penetrated then.
They're knocked out.
Now, Black Prince, normally you wouldn't pick an L56 at this range to penetrate a Black Prince. But I seem to have found a spot
Enemy armor is
on the
destroyed.
side where I could actually kill him. So now I'm up to 4 kills. So now it's down. We've got 2 heavies, 2 mediums, and 2 tank destroyers. They've got a light and 3 tank destroyers.
We didn't even scratch them.
Bounce off the side. The JgPanzer IV, who I take out. And there's the SU-152.
Penetration.
He's got 2 kills himself.
That one bounced.
Getting reasonable accuracy out of this gun. It has its bad days. So I've taken his tracks off there.
Penetration.
And I finish him off. So now I'm up to 6 kills. So they're down to the SU-100. And we've got 2 heavies actually. 1 tank destroyer and 2 mediums. And there's only just under 2.5 minutes on the clock. So if we don't cap this, I'm just telling my team to cap, so now it's time critical. We've got to actually cap before the time runs out, otherwise they will win. And I'm down to 2 rounds, 2 standard AP rounds. So now someone's capping. And there's the SU-100. No, I haven't actually I've only been spotted once so far, which is when they took my tracks off originally. Since then I haven't actually been spotted. This is a great thing with the JgPanzer IV, you can actually just play like this and not really get spotted.
Critical hit.
It's a bit of a stealth appeal.
Enemy armor is hit.
There's another hit. Someone else gets a hit into him. And I finish him off. So that's 7 kills so far. Now it's only 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. So if one person gets on the cap, we can't actually cap it quick enough. We've got to get 2 or more on there. And they're down to a Lux, who I think is... he might be AFK, I can't remember where he was. Or he's on the other side of the map, not really sure. Now Lux can fit the M103 autocannon, which has about 95mm of pen, so he could penetrate the sides of a lot of these heavies and actually reset the cap if he was floating around. But as you'll see, we'll actually cap this out, and just in time, as there's only about 30 seconds on the clock. And that's it. So, let's have a look at this screenshot of the end game. So you see, I got a lot of hits on different tanks. Destroyed 7, got 2 hits into the Easy 8, and bounced a bunch of shots off the A22. That gave me Top Gun, as well as my Ace badge. Which up to that stage, I really hadn't had that many good games in that tank. And then here's the team score layout, and you see the SU-100. He pretty much went toe to toe. He got 7 kills, 3,500 damage. Had a really good game. But I also did 3,000 plus damage with 7 kills, as well as a Top Gun badge. So 1310 XP, but that's undoubled and without a premium account. So that was a pretty good day. That's what you can do in the JgPanzer IV when you actually get it working properly.